Because I'm being known, I like to joke and snap. Not like that. I'm good to my friends. Don't say that. Yo, this is my mom. Yo, he might beat into you, Ron, because he too real. He crazy like me, Ron. He say anything. Now, look at my nose. You don't see shit. Trying to look at my nose. Oh, so you answer that. So now, what's your biggest betrayal you ever had in the music business?
Man.
Yeah, motherfucker.
It's not me.
I
don't have, you asked for the biggest betrayal.
Or if it's your brother, speak for your brother. And if you feel that way because he's your brother, you love him. I think that's fair. If you felt that way,
where you going with this, face?
I'm asking you. Hey, that's what my show do. I do shit. No, what's your biggest betrayal in the business? If it's not you, they did your brother, but you felt the way.
I'm gonna tell you again. There was a day in time, and again, in life, we've seen all types of shit, right? Meaning, shit go bad with someone and you fuck with someone again or whatever it may be. This is no different. The biggest betrayal to me by far is I would say Universal cooperating with the government against us.
Wow.
And why did they do it?
You made them millions of dollars.
Higher.
You made them higher than that. You made them rip.
We're in billions.
What you made for them? Billions?
Generated billions. See, in corporate America, it's not just us. It's everyone we brought. It's everyone my brother touched inside of that. It's how they judge you. So if you just count up Murder Inc., Rough Riders, Rocafella, not to mention all the Universal artists we touched.
You forgot Cash Money.
You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, that's how they used us to break Ludacris, Nelly. And again, you don't notice, but we don't notice at the moment. This is all learned afterwards. And then that's your leverage. It's sad, but at the end of the day, they cooperated with the government against us to try to get all our assets. It was all about the music, so they would own it all. And the government basically said, if you help them boys, we coming after you. So of course they chose the other side, right?
Okay. Well,
that's by far the biggest betrayal. And Irv felt so disrespected because Irv is a loyal soldier. If anyone knows about Irv is gonna run through a wall for you if he fucks with you. LYOR he always says it. That's like my pops in the industry. He's music pops. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him, we went into LYOR's office one day during this point in time, right? And we're dealing with the whole 50 Cent shit and everything. And his wall is like just this whole size, and it's a picture of LYOR and 50 Cent. And he's hugging 50 like this and doing this. And he tells Irv, when we walk in, our back's there, so we don't see it when we walk in. His desk is that way. And he tells her, you don't like my picture? What? So we turn around and look, and Irv's like, the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is that? He said, you don't like it? So every picture Irv took back then, he was always giving you the finger. So that's why LYOR did it. He's letting Irv know, this shit was deep shit, yo, when you get down to it. And
that shit was super deep.
And again, we're good friends with LYOR, but that moment in time, this shit is real.
Yo, I'm serious.
And we left. And then we left that office. We had a meeting with our staff, and everyone was like, "It's over." You hear me? If the boss of the company is going with your enemy like that, he knows they're not gonna support our music. It's not rocket science. He said it's over. He told the whole staff it's over. They're not fucking with us no more. See, people think we stopped. No, Irv quit. It's a big difference. You understand? Because he's like, the machine is not giving us what we need. It's real, yo. Niggas say whatever they want. I'll say with anybody. That's some real shit. Everyone thinks they know the story. They don't know the story.
What's your biggest win you think you had in the music business? The biggest win?
Man, again, I'll go back to Def Jam. This to me was the biggest win, whether we understood it or not at the moment. One of the biggest wins. We have a lot of big wins, right? But this is one of them. And we went and recorded 336 in LA. Come back when you come back, you know, you have those staff meetings, all of the marketing team.
Yeah, what we gonna do? Yeah.
In the conference room, everyone, Leo's there, Kevin Lyles, everybody, Tina Davis, everyone's there. And you have to just, you gotta play your music and what's gonna roll out. Like it's business, you're planning the next moves for the records. And we all go in there, we hyped, we just made 336. And we come in there, new sound, completely new sound at that moment.
That's JARULE album, right?
Yeah, 336. This is the biggest win in my opinion because everything else, we had bigger selling albums, even though that sold a lot. We had bigger selling albums, but that changed the game. And the reason it changed the game is this. We go in that meeting, we play the music, and they hate it. Anyone in that office, if you know any of them, you ask them when they was there, we played fucking 336, you tell me they didn't tell us, go back to fucking LA.
Give me a single, God, I remember the single. Give me a single on 336.
Come on, between me and you.
Boom, boom.
Okay, I got it. That's why I need a second.
Let's put it on me.
Big record.
Where would I be without you, baby?
Big record.
You understand? Listen to me. You cry. These are all number one hits.
So what the fuck wrong with them?
Listen to me, it's a new sound. See, you gotta understand, this is a new sound. We went on it was a big risk.
And your brother produced all that.
Yeah, I mean, every
Rich. Herb's a machine, man. Herb can produce his ass off. Herb produces his ass off, man. Herb differently produces his ass off.
So when that happened, here's what Leo comes and says, he doesn't like the music. What did we do in LA? We wasted all this money. I'm going to give you another $150,000. Go back out and make more songs.
I said no.
Listen, we leave that office fucked up. Like, we whack. Yo, we sitting there, we were so hyped going in, we left there like, nigga, we fucked up. What the fuck? We whack. This shit is trash. And then that's God Tell Page, we sent out a little text. Remember LA. And the reason that was we said that is because that vibe in LA was crazy. All the Bloods, the Crips, the Mexicans, the Booyah niggas, we partied with all of them all at the same time. We had a basket, check your gun, the energy, and all we doing is blasting our music and they fucking going crazy, bitches, everything. And we like, there's no way we fucking whack. And we told him, no, we're not going to make an album. You know what he said? He said, well, I'm not pushing the record. This is why this is the biggest win. I promise you. He said, we're not going to do this. We're going to give you this much money, and that's it. We're supposed to get millions of dollars in marketing. Irv went to work. This is what made Irv. He went to work, called all program directors, everything. Went around on his own dime and broke all that shit. And once we broke it, guess what happens? Can't tell us shit no more.
Now Leo gotta say it now.
No, they couldn't tell us nothing about our music no more. You understand what I'm saying? Because once we did that, now you can't say shit, nigga. We out. We doing what we want, and that's it. So that was the biggest win in music to me. Irv might give you a different biggest win to me because what that meant for Murder Inc. is iconic shit.
Okay, that's kind
of legendary shit.
That's
so
how I feel.
That's what happened. At that very moment, the second album, after Veneveta Vici, which was his first album, the second album, that changed everything. You know what happened there? Again, more iconic shit. Def Jam is see today, because hip hop is so pop, you hear it on Z100s today. Back then, you could never get on Z100s. So yet alone, was we not spinning on fucking Z100 with our fucking 336 album? And Def Jam doesn't have a pop division at this time. Shout out Ken Lane. That's who they hired. Gave him a ton of money and said, now work our records at Pop Radio because JARULE is spinning without anyone calling and getting it played.
You got it done?
Well, again, it's already there. They're already playing.
So you make free money already. He does make free money.
See, it's the difference. And when you get into the business, that's where I come in. It's night and day. If you play on just Hot 97 only, and then all of a sudden we inject you into Z100 and those kind of stations, the numbers change, the money changes, your value goes up crazy. Now your spins. That's why JARULE's records was so big. It wasn't because of anything but we was on pop radio, and Ken Lane did a hell of a job accelerating it, but we did it. And I remember this to this day. Kevin Lyles coming and telling Irv he couldn't believe the records on pop radio. And Kevin's a radio guy. He's like, yo, they went and hired Killer and gave him like $5 million to get in there and start this shit, yo.
Damn.
But that's, again, in hindsight, if I knew that then, what I know now. You understand? Oh man, the deals we would have cut, the shit I'd have been talking.
Yeah.
It's different. But you know, without the knowledge of this shit.
But looking back.
And then again, when I talk about, you know, artists being broke, the way you broke an artist back then is JARULE's on fire. Think of Rocafella. If Jay's on fire, come on, Bleak. Come on, Beans. Come on. And they piggybacking right on radio shows.
And this shit worked.
On radio shows across the country.
And they worked.
And then the radio station now owes you a favor to play your record of this new artist. And he didn't understand that game at that moment the way we do now. They took our favors. Here you go. We got Ludacris. They own that. Oh, we got Nelly. Oh, and then that's why Caddy didn't get it. That's why Vita didn't get it. You understand what I'm saying?
They suffered.
As much as we knew, we didn't understand all the intricacies of the business, and we missed out on a big window of all of these things, and they took advantage of that without no one pulling your coattail to it or nothing. You know what I mean? They're our partner, but they own this artist 100%. So what would you rather collect, 100% or 50%? It's just business.